Yeah. So the mean value theorem is how you find the average, and that's going to be f of c is equal to 1 over b minus a times the integral from a to b of f of x dx. Okay? And so how do we do that? So basically what I have to do is I have a equals 0, b equals 3. And to find the average, what I need is f of c is equal to 1 over 3 minus 0 times the derivative from 0 to 3 of negative 7x squared minus 1. All right, so first thing that I want to do is I want to evaluate I want to plug it in. So the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to take the antiderivative. So the antiderivative of this is where it gets a little tricky. I have negative 7 here, and then this becomes x to the third over 3. Yes. Think about that. That should be correct.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
All right.
What do you do with the minus 1?
You got to make it a negative. So if I say negative x squared over 2, or no, it's just that negative x, sorry.
Negative x, yeah.
It's just a negative x. Oh, dang it.
Undo.
I'm running out of room. So this is negative 7x cubed over 3 minus x. And let me just take the derivative in my head. If I toss the 3 to the front, it cancels with this 3. I get negative 7x squared. That's good. If I take the derivative of negative x, I get negative 1. And then I'm going to evaluate that from 0 to 3. So now this whole thing becomes 1/3 times, and I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna evaluate this whole thing at 0, so it becomes 0, right? So that's 0 minus. Actually, we're minusing 0. We got to evaluate it at 3. So I'm gonna say negative 7 times 3 cubed all over 3 minus 3. Minus all this stuff evaluated at 0, which is 0. Does that make sense? Does everybody know where I'm getting the numbers and how I'm plugging them in? So now, what is this? So this 3 to the third is 27. Divided by this 3 is 9. 9 times 7 is negative 63 minus 3, or negative 60.
Negative 66.
Oh yeah, negative 66. I'm sorry. You're right. They're both minus signs. So I got negative 66. Good call. And then what is 1/3 of negative 66? Negative 22. So the average of this thing is negative 22. And then to determine where the x is, it just has to fit somewhere between A and B. So once I have the negative 22, the second part of the question is, what is our value for C that gives me, whoops, what value for C gives me f of C equals 22, negative 22. And so you could graph that, and what they're talking about is what point on the curve, the original curve, gives me that.
So then you could just go to...
You could, so if you wanted to know that, here, let me show you. What I would do is I would graph negative 22. Whoops, we don't want it squared though.
Negative 7x squared minus 1.
Yeah, you got it.
Point of intersection. So where those equals cross.
Yeah. And so then what I would do is I would say no, not minus. Negative 7x squared minus x. Whoops.
That would be minus x or minus 1. I think it's minus 1. Because if you're putting the original...
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm getting confused. I'm doing too much.
Okay.
So this is squared. I got to quit talking and focus on one thing at a time. Does that look right to you guys?
Yeah.
All right. So then I gotta set my window up a little bit. We're gonna have to go down to at least negative 22. So I'm gonna put like negative 25 and y max we can make 0. And then I don't need all of this for my x values because I'm only going from 0 to 3 in my x direction. So let's graph it. Whoop.
It's because you have the thing above the 22.
That's what's happening.
All right, now let's graph it. Boom. So now, as you guys were mentioning earlier, we're just going to find the intersection of those two. Right here. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom.
And we get 1.73, blah, blah, blah. Square root of 3 is what it is.
Can this be multiple choice on the test though?
No, I just showed you how to do it by hand. You're welcome.
Yeah, but